Hey, Dr. Liz, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, Dr. Jasmine. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm so excited about the topic today. You did a cameo, Beloveslife did a cameo about our YouTube channel, and she gave us some great tips on how to give us the YouTube channel a great facelift. You want to share some of those tips she gave us?
Absolutely. I was just so grateful, during the pandemic in around May, you know, um, we had just gotten started with the channel, and we wanted to, we just really didn't know what we were doing. Actually, we just started, and sometimes that's how you actually you fall into something great because you just get started. So we were all kind of nervous about what to do and how to do it, and we kind of mapped it out, and we put it out there. And the wonderful thing is that even before we asked, or we purchased the Cameo from Beloveslife. Even before we did that, we were already about was it about 5 or 6 months in, and we were already over 2,000 views, which was incredible for us to just get started and not really know what we are doing, and really not having a whole technical team behind us and all of that. But, so we got started, and, when the shutdown happened, we were like, wow, what are we going to do? We can't get into the studios. We can't do, and then I started watching her channel, and, I love the family story behind it. And so when she came up and said that she only, as a matter of fact, the week that I watched her show, it said that she only had she was only doing 200 cameos, and she was shutting it down after that week or what have you. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, we got to get in here, because success leave clues, and her channel was successful. So it's like, wow, she's willing to share that information with us. I think that is so phenomenal. So
Yes, it is.
so what we came up with, as we've been talking, as our team has been talking together, we were like, hey, she shared some great tips that helped us to get to give our channel a facelift. And actually, we want to just say thank you, Bethany. We appreciate all of your professional tips that you gave us on the Cameo.
Yes,
We
thank you.
kind of made a little bit of a blooper because we didn't know that there was an expiration as to how long we could use it, or the license. Again, we didn't know any of this, so we wanted to post the actual cameo of you, and the tips that you gave, just to share them with everybody else, because I'm sure there's some people that just got started, just like we just got started, and they want tips. But since we couldn't, my daughter hurry up and sent me a text and was like, "Hey, mom, got to read the cameos. It said you only got 3 months to use the license." And man, that was in May. So we had to quickly take that one down because we want to make sure that we don't do anything wrong, but that we're just showing you some gratitude to say thank you. We appreciate your tips. Now to share with the community. So one of the tips that you had given us, and by the way, all of these bullet points that I've written down, we apply everything to our channel. And just to let you know, within 24 hours, we got 76 additional views. And I think that was just amazing.
Yes,
So some of the, don't you, Jasmine?
yes, yes,
I know,
I
right?
do. I think it was just amazing. Yes.
So, so you were talking about on the video too, and I can't say it the way you said it. You had a lot of excitement behind you, but again, we're still new at this, and you're a veteran. So here we go. Hopefully, we're doing you proud. One of the things that you said was that so our videos will be seen the more that we needed to use hashtags in the tags, the titles, and the descriptions. And it actually took me behind the scenes in the YouTube, and I started looking through the different slides, I understood what you're talking about. And then I realized that we have up to 5,000 words that we can put in a description. So I was like, okay, that's what you mean about, so that it can you said search engine operator or optimization can help pull our videos up so people can see them. And so we changed the names and the titles of our videos. We still have some of the videos to put the hashtags in, but the ones that we've put them in, they are doing a lot better. Like right off the rip, we're noticing an increase in traffic. So again, thank you for that. You talked about, well, thank you, because you said that we were doing a great job, but there were some things that we needed to do. You mentioned, and I'll come back to the fortress part of it, but what was one of the other things? Oh, okay. You talked about being consistent, and in the consistency, you said that we should be posting 4 to 5 times a week. And we're a podcast, so we do have to make sure that we do our scheduling. And you had mentioned that in the video, so we are doing what we can, to bring additional content because we're now a wellness of life channel, and that's kind of what you said. That you saw us being wellness of life, meaning that we were addressing different topics and we weren't just specifically about domestic violence, which domestic violence is the cause that we support and everything. But we are a wellness channel because we're naturopathic wellness coaches, and we just want to make sure that people get information to be well. Before I even go any further, excuse me, I wanted to talk about Jasmine because she is specializing in pain management for people that have pain all through their body. And I think what's so great about our team is that everything that we're doing together, it just kind of connects. So it is about the wellness and whole wellness of everybody. And we're talking about mentally,
Absolutely.
physically, and spiritually. Okay.
That's right. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. We have an amazing team. I am just so excited, guys. You just wait till you see what's coming out there. Now that that Bethany has told us to make sure that we have better lighting, and so we changed that up, and actually we're doing better now that we actually came out of trying to get to a studio. We were able to put some things in our in the background so that that it kind of a reflection of who we are. So we're going to get even better at that. She talked about getting 3D backdrops, and so as we continue to grow, we'll do that as well. There was a couple other things that she mentioned. Go ahead,
pictures
Jasmine.
And flowers. Pictures. She said put pictures and flowers. So yeah, it's great to get around people that that can help you for what you're trying to do, like a mentor. Anything you're trying to do is great to get in touch with them people if you can. The closer, the better. It's mentor to reach out to them, like Dr. Liz reaching out to Beloveslife, and she gave her these awesome tips about the YouTube channel because she's great at YouTube, and so you want to get with somebody that's doing what you want to do, and it's just wonderful.
That's a great point. That is such a great point. And especially, we have to give a special thanks to people that are willing to reach back. Because oftentimes people do, they become successful at their grind and at what they're doing, their hustle, it becomes a business. And then they don't look back. They don't care about what happens to everybody else. But, again, we just wanted to really say thank you because, and we appreciate and understand how much work it takes to actually look at somebody else's video and then pull out what they need to do to be better. So, again, we thank you for that. You talked about consistency 4 to 5 times a week, and we've upped that. We're trying to do, and I said, only reason I say trying is because you already know it's a lot to put, to get good content out there on a daily basis. So again, take my hat off to you because that is a lot of work. Even we've been trying to post at least 4 to 5 times a week, but that everyday thing, man, I take my hat off to you for sure. But and you said to make them 16 minutes or longer because what happens with the videos is that you can monetize even if it's 10 minutes, but you can only put advertisements in the front and in the back, but you can't put them in the middle. So if they're 16 minutes or longer, you can put them in the middle. And you shared a story with us about how people lose thousands of dollars because their videos go viral and they're under 10 minutes. And so they left all that advertisement dollars on the table because they can't do anything with that. The other thing that was really key when you said watch time hours, and I did remember reading that, but it was good that you had mentioned it to us and it kind of hit home. Sometimes when you have to hear things multiple times to actually really get what the gist of it. So
what did you say again, Dr. Liz? You say
watch time.
Say that again.
So the watch time hours have to be 4,000 to be monetized, meaning 4,000 watch time hours and such. And it also because YouTube is your partner or they partner with you, they get a percentage of whatever you bring in. So because they get a percentage of what you bring in, the more content you put out there, the more they're going to push your videos. So that just made sense. Sometimes you need to hear somebody tell you what it is that you need to do. So basically, you were talking about the more money that you bring in, the more, the more videos you put out there means more money that you're bringing in, and the more that you bring in, it becomes a dominoes effect, and then YouTube pushes your videos even more. So that's a great thing to know as well. We talked about the minutes, we talked about the dominoes effect. And I just want to go back into just a little bit more about when you talked about dressing up the set. And Jasmine had brought it out where she said, you know, flowers, plants. We got a picture back here. There's a little picture over there in the corner. We've been kind of going through different rooms trying to see what we can do to make it even more appealing when people come on. But you talked about that. You talked about plants, vases, candles, you know, and being in a nice, comfortable, relaxing environment. You talked about the 3D backdrops, which we haven't done that yet, but we're still working on it. Just making it a nice, comfortable, relaxing place so when people come on, they feel engaged and comfortable and welcome. Yes, 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 yes.
Right.
That pretty
This is
much.
some great information. This is some great information.
I'm telling you, it helps us because, you know, everybody on the team wants to eventually have a YouTube channel. And so as we're moving, as we're pretty much using Oasis Wellness of Life, our podcast or our YouTube channel, as we continue to grow it, we want to, you know, all of our team members to be able to launch from that stage or that platform or whatever you want to call it, and be able to be successful as well. Because our philosophy here is that we are greater together as a team than we are by ourselves. So if you want to do something with speed, do it by yourself. But if you want to do it successfully, you do it with a team. And you really have to have a heart for your team members. And everybody, you know, I always tell this story about the 6 brown chicks, you know, how they were featured on Iyanla Vanzant's show, how they was going to come together, and I'll paraphrase it a little bit because I can't remember the whole story, but how they wanted to come together and they wanted to work together, as you know, and show the world that brown girls can come together and work together. But all the issues and stuff started coming up, and they ended up destroying, you know, they had a TV, they were offered a TV show, but they couldn't come together and really love on each other. And, you know, they let other issues get in the way. So, you know, I have always felt that when you have the right team together, and I do know deep down in my heart that we have the right team together. We have people that really care, that want to get good information out. And that's why we're called the wellness of life, you know, because that's our sincere hope, to get some things out there to be entertaining, but to drive home the point that we all can, you know, have a good, healthy, and well life. So we wanted to really just drill in, and thank you so much, Bethany, for your information, your advice, for your stick-to-itness, for you showing us that it actually can happen. You know, I saw your channel when you were, I think, 2017 or whatever, however many years ago that you first started. And it is so wonderful to see your family stick together, stick with it, and then as you all continue to grow, and then to see how you guys have been blessed. So I just think it's amazing and incredible, and thank you for sharing that with us and with the world, because I know it's not easy, but just want you to know that some people out here truly appreciate you. One other thing though, and I hope that somebody shares this video with you, I did want to talk one other thing. And we do have quite a few videos on our channel, and thank you for being a subscriber. We appreciate it. And we did have, I think it was the I can't remember exactly what date you shouted us out on your channel, but you know, we did have people come over and say, "Hey, Beloved sent us." So again, thank you, my dear sister. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Bethany.
I wanted to talk one other thing, and you had mentioned this, you know, about a collaboration that we could do with Fortress, and you said that Fortress was a good program, and there's lots of money on the table, and there is a lot of money on the table. We do have some specific videos for the influencers out there, because influencers are leaving a lot of money on the table when it comes to Fortress. It's an amazing, incredible platform.
Yes, it
that I saw this, and this gave me the idea too. You've been an inspiration, just like, you know, you've been an inspiration to me. You and Darius was talking about how people don't feel that you guys give back, and I saw how you had some giveaways and some other things, and I thought about that, and I know you can't reach out to everybody because I'm sure everybody's trying to get at you, but if you take a real good look at Fortress, man, it's an amazing program, and you are able to give back to your followers in that program. We've put together an influencers package, and the program is only $10 and $10 a month. But when you refer 3 people, which we do every single day, we refer people to, like Sam's Club, Costco's, Netflix, like we talked about, and you had talked about that, how the lady read up on me and told me about Netflix. But that's the same. That's the same thing, except for it's a platform, it's a shopping membership club that pays. I would love to have a sit down and talk with you about that, and any other influencer that's out there. We're going to be reaching out to you because, man, it's a revolutionary. Yeah, it's a revolutionize, or it's going to revolution. It's going, yeah, some good stuff. It's a movement. Thank you. It's a movement. Got tongue tied, but it's a movement that it's a perfect marriage between social media and e-commerce, and it is phenomenal. There are so many benefits to the membership. But see, the company again was it was founded in 2017 by Akili Amari and his wonderful wife, and it's a platform that gives back for people that are sick and tired of not being rewarded, or for the work that we do. We build all these platforms, we put our content out here, and yes, on YouTube, but we're grateful that we're able to monetize it. But there's a lot of platforms that you're not able to monetize on, or that are just now coming. They're kind of behind the curve here. But Fortress is amazing, and I would love to be able to have a collaboration or to talk to you about it. So again, we just wanted to show our gratitude because you have made a difference, and just to let you know that I don't want to make this a sad broadcasting or what have you, but just so much condolences to your family. We heard about your loss, and we're in our prayers, and we're sisters out here in this movement, or this world of everything. So again, much love to you and your family, much success in your future endeavors, and hopefully, guys, this little podcast was able to help somebody to say, wait, I need to understand about the hashtags, or I need to understand how to, get my channel positioned for monetization, or hey, what about that Fortress thing, or man, I need to get my team together, and we need to love on each other and help each other to succeed, because we do stand on each other's shoulders and make it better. So you just get beautiful, giving people around you, and you definitely can be successful. Just some hard work, some great mentors, and just some awesome people coming together. So I'm not gonna hold us any longer. Jasmine, did you have any final things that you want to say? I love for her to finish us up because she got an amazing closing statement.
Oh, listen to her. I'll see you guys at the top because it's just too crowded at the bottom.
Yes.
Next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.